Welcome back to the channel, guys. Been a little while, I know, since I've uploaded. Been annoying, the darkness coming in early, I've been busy, it's really difficult to get the time to film at the moment, but I'm back and hopefully bringing you content every week. Been loving doing it. So we're back at Whitehill doing a break 40 again, starting on the third hole. Just going to give it a go, see what happens, guys. Starting on a par 5. You've probably seen this hole before. Some poo on my driver. Anyway, pretty much straight away. If you can get a good one away, that's puts you in a good stead. Yeah, I think that's just left side of the fairway. Might have crept into the rough, but it's a good strike. Not a bad one to get started, I don't reckon. We just hit 400 subscribers, which is a bit crazy. It's happened quite quickly, so yeah, buzzing about that. Gonna keep it going. I'm glad you guys, well, hopefully are liking the content because you're subscribing, so subscribe if you are new. A bit nervous about the first one because it's not been too good, my golf, lately, so breaking 40 will be an absolute challenge. Right, I have missed the fairway, guys, but not by too much, so could just try and knock a 6-iron through this gap, get myself back on and try and get towards the green. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Wow. Now, you've got to manage your expectations when you haven't played for a little while. So I am. It was a great drive, really, I mean, for what I need, but 6-iron was even better. And I know there's bad shots coming, so stay tuned to watch me hit a few shanks. Right, I haven't got my watch on for yardages, but 75 over there, so I reckon I'm about 100 yards to the middle of the green. Got a 52 degree in hand, 3/4. It's a bit harder than 3/4 sort of shot. Great 6-iron though to get me back here. Trying to aim for sort of the middle of the green. We'll see what happens, won't we? I've pulled it a bit, but it's pulled it towards the flag. I don't know if I've caught the green, or I might have caught the green and it might be really good near the flag because the flag's on the left, or it could be in the bunker on the left or off the green, so it could be awful. I have pulled it left, guys, but that's not bad. It's good for distance, isn't it? Just off the green. Yeah, it's off the green, but I'm going to putt it because it's not that bad of a spot. It's going to break a lot. It's going to break a lot from right to left. It's a little bit thick, and I reckon the greens are quite slow, but we'll give it a go. Rocket. That there, guys, is what I was saying about rustiness. Look at this now. I just absolutely rocketed that. I thought they were going to be really slow, but now I've got an awful comeback off a par on what is quite an easy par 5. Oh yes, even that was too odd, but it's a par. I thought I was convinced I was missing that. Right, straight away par 3. Pins at the back, down the hill as well. Yeah, normally a pitching wedge for me, this one, guys, but I'm going to take a 9 and just sort of play it a little bit choked down. Guys, I've topped that. Oh. This is what I mean by the rust creeps in. Oh my god, that is something else. For God's sake, now I've got to get up and down. Okay, it's tough. Yeah, it's still rolling. I don't like that. It's rolled quite far, but I've got a putt. Not really close enough, is it? The last one I absolutely smashed through, didn't I? So be a bit more careful. See it breaking slightly right to left. I mean, imagine if we made a par from here. That'd be a joke, wouldn't it? Seriously? Oh, you know what I thought? But seriously, that's in. It's not in. Remember your place, and that place is a bogey on stroke index 18, the easiest hole on the course, after a topped tee shot. So we're 1 over round 2, not too bad. I was expecting, so far I would have been expecting about 18 over par. Driver off of this hole. The fairway's behind this like bush sort of thing, so I'm aiming at those bunkers, and if it fades a little bit, that's fine. If it draws even a little bit, you shouldn't be in too much trouble. So it's one of those tee boxes where I just don't want to be on it, just get off it. It's a good thought process to have. Actually, I think perfect. Started on the bunkers, faded. That swing probably looked quite horrible, to be fair, but oh well. Beautiful lie there. It's obviously not faded quite enough. It's actually, well, you can see where it landed, rolled up and rolled back. Got a pitching wedge. Hopefully I've got enough to get over that lip. Tough shot actually, this. Bit frustrating, but that is golf. See if we can even get there with a pitching wedge. I've caught it well. Is it enough though? That could be in the other bunker, or it could be on the green. I'm not sure. Remember to rake the bunkers. Yeah? The sensible play. A bump and run. 48 degree. It's pretty far back there. Maybe we just... Oh gosh. Oh gosh. No, that's terrible. I've basically thinned that, but that's going to end up good enough. How poor is that? I was nervous about fatting it. This is the thing, guys, when you haven't been practicing enough. Short game goals. And you end up pretty bad at golf. Look at the state of that. Ah! Right, can I make this for a bogey then? Is the question. Didn't even... Oh, that putt was awful. God, forgive me, Father, if I have sinned. Awful putt. Actually almost embarrassing putt to put on YouTube. I mean, I am a single figure handicapper, but just at 9, but when you don't practice, you aren't. Do you know what I mean? You aren't, so you just got to keep it going, but sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe... Right then, we're hitting driver, par 5, up over that hill, OB off to the right. Shouldn't have to worry about that, hopefully. Left is okay, in play pretty much anywhere down there. Oh yes, that felt amazing. That felt lovely. That was right down the middle, good launch, quite low spin, a blooming good drive. That's why, that there is why I'm addicted to golf, you know. Because when you hit an unbelievable drive like that, you think, oh yes, I am class. Then you go up there and, you know, mark my words, you fat the iron or whatever shot you take next, and then you hate golf. Bit of an awkward downhill lie. Got a 4 hybrid. I just want to knock one over the top of that hill somewhere. Hopefully I get a flick on to the green from there. Basically topped it. Well, I didn't quite top it. It was so low, barely come off the ground. As it's uphill, it's just smashed into that hill and rolled. So yeah, a really poor shot, but actually the result's fine. Don't you just love those skinny little runners that do nothing like you wanted it to do? I told you, didn't I? Actually, thinking back, I said, oh, watch me top, or no, I said fat. Didn't fat it, topped it, so not far away though, am I? I'm on trend. I told you what was going to happen then, it did. So I'll tell you what's going to happen now. I'm going to get up and down for a birdie. Okay. A bit of a dangerous shot here. I've got about 75 yards. I've got a 58 degree. This ground is very soft. Front pin, just sort of going for the green if I can. It's not a full one, but it's, you know, quite a strong one. Is that too much? Yeah, it's a little bit much, but I just didn't want to, I wanted to get a good strike on it. Back of the greenish. This one's come a long way. I shouldn't have even taken the pin out. I can't even barely see the hole. Basically a lag putt. Is that alright? It's really good speed. That is, yeah, yay! Well, it is a tap in. If you're not awful, which I am at the moment, it's a tap in par. We've now made 2 pars, 2 bogeys, 2 over round 4. Went to the driving range last night and it feels to have helped. Annoyingly, I'm going to have to cut this video short because my battery's running out on this camera, but hopefully I can get 1-2 more holes in. We'll get to, hopefully we can get to 7 holes, see what we can shoot about 7. Annoying that I'm going to have to cut this short, so it won't count towards the break 40, but I'll put it under the series and a bit of practice round. This one's a tough hole, I don't like this hole, but I need to stop saying that while I'm on the tee box. Anyway, down the right hand side it seems to roll back down to the left, so you want to be pretty straight off the tee, to be honest. Yeah, it's good. That felt like a nice compact swing, to be fair. Come out the middle, fade in, but hopefully not too much. A little bit more right than I was anticipating, so I'm stuck on the hill. Yes, I'm in the rough. This is an awful lie, innit? Look at that above my feet. It's a baseball swing, basically. I've got 100 and about 25, 30, and I've got a 9-iron because slightly up here is a back pin. I'm just going to sort of play one. Another top. Who'd have guessed? Who'd have thought? That's sort of the state of my golf game at the moment. I mean, actually, I say that I'm playing all right. I'm 2 over round 4, but yeah, not great. Not a great shot there. I've got about a 50 yards. Well, actually about a 60-70 yard pitch shot. Didn't even reach the green. Sometimes, guys, the golf just isn't going to be the best. You know, you have those days, especially if you haven't practiced so much. 48 degree in hand. It's a good shot. Oh yes, that's exactly what I needed, guys, for try and putt that for a bogey. The wire's hanging out my pocket. Is this a bit too cocky? No. Bogey. Second last hole that I'm going to play. Just want to get a drive down the fairway. Straight down there. Got a couple of people watching, so hopefully they get to watch a nice one. That is the best drive of the day. That was a bullet. That was a bullet. That went right down the middle, and it sort of stayed quite low. So that's good, guys. I mean, can't ask for any more than that. It's actually come a long way, this drive. It's crept just into the rough, as you can see. It's thick though, so I've got a 48 degree towards the centre of the green, so hopefully it's the right number. That looks right at it. Now it could be in the bunker. I think I've actually come up a tiny bit short. Oh. Yeah, come up a tiny bit short. One more club would have been perfect, but just get a bump and run on it. Good shot that. It's a tap in, really. It's a really good par. It's a really good par. I actually think I've had 0 green in regulation so far. In summary, it's actually been fairly decent in comparison to what it could have been and what it has been the last couple of weeks, trust me. It's a par there, 3 over round 6, which, yeah, that's really, it's respectable right now for where my golf's at, but hopefully I can keep improving, get back to the driving range and see where we can get to when summer comes back round. Final hole, par 3, we're 3 over round 6, and yeah, I've got a 7-iron. It's quite far up the hill, but it's a front pin. The wind, there don't seem to be too much so far, so hopefully we can just get a good strike on it and get one up there. It's thin, but it's getting there. Might well have found its way into that bunker, but not the worst. Just found the bunker, crept in like a magnet. Let's see what we can. You are going to like where that's ended up, I think. Well, I'm going to like it. Yeah. So it's actually annoyingly a bit of a tester. Rolled on a tiny bit more than I thought. I thought it was literally tracking towards the hole, but slight amount of break. If I play right edge of the cup, surely. What, oh my god, what a par save that is. So 3 over round 7 is for rusty golf, for me, that is really good. Yeah, I mean, it's all I can unfortunately film just because of the camera, but yeah, so we won't call it a break 40, but I was on track for it. Maybe if I could have parred the last 2, although they're difficult holes. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. I'm back. I'll be uploading as much as I possibly can from here on out. But yeah, buzzing to be back, guys, and yeah, a good way to start. 3 over, it's, you know, it's improving. It's really, really improving. So gonna keep it going, grind out the winter, see what happens, guys. Catch you in the next one.